have you ever done the McDonald's survey?
No, I have not.
Okay, so what you do is before you go to McDonald's, you do the survey, right? Then you either get a free vanilla cone or free small fries.
Oh really?
Yeah, really, bro. Right, like after dinner, we're like, hey, want to go McDonald's ice cream? Okay, then we just do the survey. We all 5 of us will go to the table, right? We scan everything, So the person will bring like 3 vanilla cone, 2 fries for $0.
What? Are you serious?
Hey, that's not bad deals, yeah.
It's really not a bad deal.
What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
And welcome to our coffee shop. I'm your host, MEEEEE, and welcome to another episode of the KopiBros show presented by the Chit Podcast Network. Now, for those of you that are tuning in via YouTube, any sort of podcasting platform, hi again. Thank you so much for giving us a try, for giving us a listen. We are just a bunch of Singaporeans that love a good food hack. Foodies and hack it. Speaking of food hackers, I'm joined by the Hydra of food hacks. I'm joined by the KopiBros at the coffee shop. How are you guys doing?
Very good, sir. Very
internet
good.
issues prior to this.
Yes, some behind the scenes facts. Actually, we were supposed to let the football kaki record first, and then due to some technical issues, that there were some technical internet problems or the Starhub.
Let's just say, I know all the Singaporean telephone internet companies start with S, right? But if you are start with ST, right?
Jalat, yeah. Internet, come on, man. Do you think that it's attributed to the fact that there's like been so much bad weather? I think like maybe raining or whatever.
I don't think so, but I would say that it coincided with Starhub saying that they did their last maintenance.
You know, like speaking of the weather, right? Do you all see all of the flooding stuff that's been going on?
Well, it's crazy. The Balmoral, one car park got flooded, right?
Bro, they are damn crazy, yeah. I was like, oh my god, the Porsche got flooded, and then like some like high-end vehicles.
And it was funny because the PUB straight say, oh, is the flooding is not due to the rain. It's due to some issue in the building.
We're not liable, telling you first.
Yeah, I say
But do you see like there's one video circulating like one guy got a new BTO, right? Then the water piping plug was so bad, right, that he actually put a hole in his house.
Tengah one, right? Yeah.
Oh, the Tengah BTO, I think jalat.
My friend was telling me, right, because he does construction, that the way that Tengah lay out their aircon system is very different from the other BTOs. Do you know about this?
It's like a one centralized pipe or something like that.
Yeah, they use one centralized piping to go and to build the aircon systems.
The one thing I don't understand is that if you've already had a system that works for every single other BTO, why do you try a new one?
Yeah, they really wanted to use Tengah as a test project. But I think from the videos, it's not a good idea.
Like if I'm one of the house owners, right, I confirm make noise once, yeah. Yeah,
confirm man, bro. Right? Cannot, yeah. I saw the video, right? You put a bucket there, right? You can't. It's not like a drip one, right? It's like a waterfall type of like
correct
pouring. Wow, crazy, yeah. But okay, as you can tell from our thumbnail, you know that this week we're going to be talking about Singaporean food hacks. I just want to ask you guys, right? Do you guys actively look for food hacks, good deals in like food and stuff like that? Or do you feel that this store, like you find out like, okay, like this sort of happens that I like learn?
I think I stopped looking for it for a while back already. Now my definition of food hack is slightly different already.
Oh, okay. So you're looking from a different perspective, maybe to enjoy food better or something? Like,
yes,
a healthier way.
Yes, because it's like, I think like for me, right, it's more towards like personalized like weight loss journey. I've been trying to like find out like, okay, what can I do to make food eat what I still want to eat, but then my calorie intake is not as high.
You got some like sneaky sort of recipes to like you can indulge yourself a bit but still be within the calorie count.
Correct.
Yeah, for me, I think it's usually when my colleagues or friends will tell me about it, right? Then I will, hey, okay, let's go get it today or later during lunch. But then for certain food hacks, right, is I will discover it myself.
Yes.
Like if I do it one time wrong, then I'll say, okay, now next time I come back, I'm going to do it that way that I found out.
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
like if you get a free stuff or like get certain things that will benefit you, then I will. It's more of like a self-discovery thing.
Yeah, and I think it's always a nice feeling when you have a successful food hack. I think in general, right, Singaporeans, we love to eat food. We love getting a good deal as well. So this week's episode on KopiBros is going to be a special experience in eating in Singapore, and we're just going to find some like fun food hacks for everyone to go and try out. Let's get right into the episode. Alright, as we indulge in these food hacks, we're going to subcategorize it into two different categories. First off is more like food preparation food hacks. So things that you can do to really enjoy the best out of your food, or maybe some things that you didn't know that can make your cooking easier and stuff like that. And then another one, the other category, is going to be more for value for money. So there are food hacks that you sort of can find around Singapore that will actually give you more value for the money, like the dollar that you spend lah. So okay, first off, we're going to start with the preparation hacks. Okay, Eldad, do you have any prep hacks that you would like to share?
Yes. Okay, so it's a small thing that there's a few things. So let's say, for example, if everybody knows, right, like, especially if you're trying to lose weight or you're trying to think, the easiest way to lose fat, right, is you weight train, you eat high protein, right, and then you reduce your calorie intake. Am I correct? You have to be in a calorie deficit lah.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of things where, like, a lot of people's mindset in the idea of diet is like, oh, I have to eat a lot of vegetables, I have to eat a lot of this. So I basically cut until like, wow, you weight tahan, then you cannot sustain ma.
Correct.
So after reading a lot, right, one of the things that I found out was that you just need to just make some changes to the thing. So let's say, for example, you want to do fried food, right? Don't use oil, switch it to an air fryer. Then you buy the canister of oil, right? You know the oil canister?
Yeah, correct.
The one, the spray type, right? That actually saves you a lot of calories because by right, if I'm not mistaken, somewhere along like a tablespoon of olive oil or a tablespoon of oil or something like that is about almost close to 100 calories.
Yes. I was going to say that oil is a big factor in adding calories to your meal.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So just by specifically using an air fryer, right? You reduces the calorie intake by quite a substantial amount lah. Correct? Yeah.
Correct. So, and then simple things like you can enjoy, right? It's like, I think Paul, when I first started, right, I was talking to Paul about this, right? It's like food you can eat is stuff like chicken, fish, beef, a lot of meat, those type of meat heavy stuff, right? But your carbs technically you can still eat rice, right? But you substitute with like potatoes.
Oh, okay.
Because like potatoes, like one full plate of potatoes is about 500 calories, ma. You eat one full plate of potato, you confirm full one. I think like 3 things I figured out along this line is that, how many of you drink protein powder?
I used to drink it a lot. But I stopped.
So I shared this one. So everybody knows protein powder is those like your flavors are chocolate, vanilla, peanut butter, everything like that, right? So on average, you're talking about 130 calories per serving lah. So one scoop, everything like that, right? Then most of the time, right, you have to drink it with milk, correct? On top of that, you're talking about maybe about 32 grams of protein with about 230 calories, which is not so bad. The other thing that I found out was that there is a clear whey isolate alternative. So basically, the flavors you're talking is grape, lime, and everything is by MyProtein. What they do
protein
is
water.
Yeah,
or
it's
like protein
water. So what that is, right, is like basically instead of doing like milk and everything, right, you get the flavored protein, and it's 80 calories per serving.
As in like the protein itself, the powder lah, is a great protein or
it's like a cordial drink, is it?
It's like a cordial like that.
Okay.
So it's alternative instead of
more like
drinking milk.
juice.
So let's say, for example, if you were to drink the normal protein with milk, right, it's about 230 calories. You get about 32 grams of protein, standard lah.
Yep.
If you do the whey, isolate the clear one, right, it's 20 grams of protein at 80 calories.
Okay.
And the hack is that you buy soda water.
Oh, okay.
So you buy soda water, you blend it, you tighten it up together, right? Then you add the soda water into the drink. You get a protein soda.
Oh, okay.
So you enjoy it like a soft drink, but you get the 20 grams of protein. Because if you drink like milk and everything, it gets very heavy.
Yeah, it does lah. Yeah. I don't know about you, right? But Paul, I had this issue when I drank protein, because I stopped drinking because of the fact, right? I couldn't go toilet leh. I don't know. Do you have this same issue?
Okay, so I in my experience, protein powder works differently for everyone.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Sometimes
the effects are different.
Yeah, like you see, you cannot go toilet, right? But for me is when I drink protein with milk, I won't be able to eat the next meal, that kind of thing. Because I will get bloated from the lactose, you know.
Yes, It's
Yeah.
like it takes very long to digest.
Go down.
maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like it's just stuck. You can feel
So,
it's like stuck in the
you
body.
have to find your sweet spot and timing of when you take the protein powder. So for me, if I don't exercise, right, I would not take. I will take it immediately after I exercise because that's when my body is like super hungry. I know if I take something, it will absorb.
For him, it's different. Like for me, right, I drink it like when I wake up because I don't usually eat breakfast. So when I drink the protein, like the milk one, so I drink the milk with the protein powder, right?
Yep.
That's my breakfast.
And it's because your body is in a fasted state of 8 hours, ma. So that's is when your stomach is absorption rate is the highest in the morning.
Yes.
The first thing you eat, right? Yeah. So that's quite a good way to get your protein powder in as well.
Yeah, so I usually do that. Then anytime after workout, I immediately drink. But sometimes I will drink protein powder usually before dinner. If let's say, for example, I'm not eating, so at least I get my protein intake in. But if I'm really feeling like I'm exceeding my required protein intake, right, I won't drink the second one. So that's hack number 1. Hack number 2. Have you ever heard of like ice cream with protein?
Yes, there are protein based. There are some low calorie like protein based ice creams that are
So one I want to introduce to everybody is called Halo Top.
Yeah,
So-
Halo Top. I love it. I used
Halo
to eat it a
Top
lot when I was in
is
Philippines.
extremely good.
Yeah. It's like one tub is like 280 calories, right? Correct?
About there. Like I recently just got like the peanut butter cup and the salted caramel, right? One whole tub is about 300 to 330 calories, right? And it tastes good, right? And you must understand, right? Comparatively, right, to a Haagen-Dazs vanilla ice cream, right? That is 1/4 of the amount of calories.
No wonder
With
NTUC
19
always
grams of
sell
protein.
Haagen-Dazs 3 for 25, right?
Yeah, lah. I mean, it's 3 for 25, yes, lah. But Halo Top is about $18 a tub currently. From what
Not cheap
I'm
lah. It's
mistaken,
not
right?
cheap.
But the thing is that you can still enjoy ice cream, right, without having to worry about like your calorie intake going up. There's no way you're going to finish the entire pint. Ma. So if, let's say you're only taking like 1/3, right? That's probably maybe about 100 calories for a nice bowl of ice cream.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
that's
quite
insane.
nice,
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to eat. There was a flavor. It was like a chocolate. I think it was cookies and cream or chocolate chip. I thought it was quite nice.
Chocolate chip cookie dough, I think.
Yeah, chocolate chip good. Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, they have like some good, unique flavors like Halo Top.
Yeah.
I specifically remember. Yeah, I had it in
Correct.
Philippines a lot. Yeah.
And the other alternative is that if you want a float, Coke Zero, Halo Top vanilla ice cream.
You get like 0 calorie with like a bit of the Halo Top.
So your entire float is probably maybe 100 calories,
Okay.
which is a lot lower than compared to if you drink like a full-fledged Coke with a Coke float with like proper vanilla ice cream.
Because to be honest, right, when you start cutting everything, to drastically cut everything out is not easy. Didn't I
Yeah,
mean? Yes.
you will burn
Yeah.
out in
Yeah.
like 2 weeks or less than that.
Yes, yeah. So I think what we're doing, right, the method is quite good lah. It's like you still
gradually
find ways
pull
to
back.
yeah.
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 I learned it because like there's a lot of YouTube influencers, and everything like that, right? But generally, I think the one thing that a lot of them say that the one thing I told you comment is you don't replace, you substitute. And the last one,
Oh yeah, Quest protein chips are good. Yeah.
Quest protein chips. If you like Doritos, they're
not
close.
cheap, yeah, right? This one.
They're not
I
cheap.
saw
They're
before.
not cheap,
Yeah, this one not cheap.
They're not cheap. But the thing is that not cheap, right? But if you're willing to pay for it, right? You eat one packet, it makes you control because once you eat that small packet, right, it's actually quite filling because it's 19 grams of protein, 150 calories.
Yeah.
You get your protein intake in. It's still quite a lot inside. It's not like, sometimes you get the Ruffles bag, like a lot of air inside one.
Yeah, correct.
The small one, right? This one there's a substantial amount inside. You eat, you have a quick snack. Once done already, you feel full after that. You get your protein intake in. Then you still eat a bag of chips. So because of all these small changes, right, I feel that like I can still meet my weight goals. Currently today I lost 12 kilo. Using all these different things, right? But I can still eat what I want. And I still feel full. So I don't feel like
that's the most important thing. Yeah.
like last time I also did it, right? The reason why I didn't stick was because it was like, okay, I need to go on a diet and just salad, salmon, tuna.
They burn out. Right.
Then
burn out, bro.
then
It
you like,
sucks,
whatever, then I cannot. Then I'm like, oh, cannot.
The proof is
I
in
think
the pudding.
another one, right, is you go and eat popcorn. It's the best.
Yes.
Popcorn
really?
is a
Popcorn.
low calorie, high volume.
Popcorn is-
yeah.
It's true.
Oh,
like
okay.
I think if I'm not wrong, like one packet of popcorn that you really pop, like the whole bowl, like the whole bowl of popcorn is about 100 calories.
It's like lesser than a bag of Lay's or something.
Okay. Paul, what about you? What are some prep hacks that you have?
Okay, for me, I just basically things I learned over the years lah. Like I always like to prep my either breakfast or lunch, right? One thing is I learned recently is that I find that I have to brine my chicken nowadays. So I think brining is a ultimate hack that everybody needs to do when cooking chicken.
Okay. Can you explain to people what is brining?
Yeah, brining is what I do is I do a wet brine. You cook, let's say chicken, right? Chicken breast.
Mm-hmm.
You leave it in a bowl of water and like maybe 2 tablespoons of salt. But you can add like maybe chicken broth, but I find that's too much. So I just put water and salt. So you leave it to brine overnight. So what happens is the fibers in the chicken will absorb the salt water. So you retain all the water inside the chicken breast. So rather than when you cook chicken breast, you get this very dry piece of meat, right?
Yeah.
But when after you brine, you don't wash the chicken after that. You just pour the liquid away and then you start preparing your chicken. So what happens is like the moistures are all kept within the chicken breast. So you don't get this dry piece of chicken breast. Like after I discovered it, right, it's like I can never eat the same way I prepare my chicken breast like ever again. So it's like you know certain chicken breasts you eat in restaurants where you can just like cut it like butter, like kind.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so it becomes that kind of texture. Yeah, so then you can just add whatever marinade or sauce you want lah. So it's a very, very good hack. So brining your chicken is, I think, is one of the best things you can do lah.
But how long does the process take usually?
Overnight lah.
You can do it for 1 or 2 hours, but I find that the best effect, right, is you do it for, let's say before you sleep, right, you go and brine it. Then the next morning you can cook it really. 8 hours lah.
More easier to digest.
It's to really make your chicken tender. So you can do this with like chicken thigh, chicken drum. Chicken drum, when you're making fried chicken, wow. I've tried a brine chicken that is like fried there. Wow.
Wow,
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I went over my friend's house and he made it like some Korean fried chicken style, right? Wow. Better than quite a bit lah. Yeah. So the next one is I like to boil hard-boiled eggs.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, okay. So like usually what I do is I'll make it for like 3-4 days in advance. For 3-4 days worth of like hard-boiled eggs lah. So I boil like 12 or like maybe 12 hard-boiled eggs. So last time what you do is I put it in the stove and let it boil. Then after that I just pour the water away and I crack the eggs, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So what you do is actually you put the eggs in the stove, then you boil it. So while boiling, right, you add, this is very crucial, you add baking soda, like maybe 1 or 2 teaspoons.
Huh.
Yeah, so this
really?
Yeah, really. So basically what this baking soda does, right, is when you eventually crack the egg, right, the egg will just slide off the shell will slide off the egg very fast.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
You can go and watch YouTube videos about it. It's like certain ways they tell you how long to boil, how much tablespoon how much baking soda to put. Yeah. But for me, sometimes I put like maybe just 1 or 2 teaspoons, then can really.
Yeah,
you put it when the water is like rolling boil, yeah.
Oh, okay, rolling boil. Like those like really very, very strong that you just like toss it in a bit.
But actually,
okay.
like what you said, there's a lot of ways people make hard-boiled egg that like simplify their life. Like what?
Yeah,
after the water come out, they put ice, right?
Yeah, they put ice. Some people they put like those needle, right? They just poke a hole inside the egg.
Yeah.
Give it a try, guys. I think will be quite fun to experiment on your own.
No, this one I will definitely try. The egg one I will definitely try.
Yeah.
So chicken, I also eat a lot of hard-boiled eggs also. All right. Very interesting to learn some about the prep hacks, things that will help you improve your diet. But now we're gonna go on to the fun stuff.
All right.
The value for money, food hacks. Now, Paul, do you have any value for money food hacks that you think that will be very good for Singaporeans to learn?
Okay, so you all been to McDonald's, right? So usually when you all have like a free, like reward system or free deal stuff, what they always ask you to do is you have to buy something, then you can activate this like free thing, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Correct.
So there's another hack that you can do is you go to the table, you scan the QR code, right, and then you activate the let's say the reward. But then instead of like buying one thing attached to it, right, you can just put table service, right, and then they'll serve it to you for free.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then there's another one. Have you ever done the McDonald's survey?
No, I have not.
Okay, so what you do is before you go to McDonald's, you do the survey, right? Then you either get a free vanilla cone or free small fries.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really, bro. Yeah, so what me and my friends do, right? Like after dinner, we're like, hey, want to go McDonald's? Yeah, okay, then we just do the survey. We all 5 of us will go to the table, right? We scan everything. So the person will bring like 3 vanilla cone, 2 fries for $0.
Are you serious?
Hey, that's not bad deals, yeah.
It's really not a bad deal. Yeah.
But you must scan the QR code to do the survey lah.
No, the survey is on the app. So you scroll down, then you see do survey. After you do the survey, right, they will give you a reward, which is either a vanilla cone or free small fries. Yeah.
But you can keep doing this over and over again.
Not like today, tomorrow. Then it's like every time I go once in a while. Every time I can do the survey.
Wow, like quite cool, yeah.
It's a very good hack. So one of my friends he did it wrong. When he redeemed the thing, right, he go and put scan in restaurant. So that he must go to the kiosk and scan. But then the kiosk, when you scan, right, you need to buy something. But when you serve at table, right, table service is free.
Wow, these are good hacks, yeah. Some free ice cream and fries.
You think about it, like, that's what, how much you save? Almost $3-4.
Yeah, someone now vanilla cone is like 120.
How do you figure this out?
Yeah, so apparently my friends, they always go to McDonald's, right? And then I'll be like, hey, got any promo or not? Then they say don't have. But you can just do the survey lah. Then I was like, oh, do the survey, what do I get? I thought it's like you do the survey, then you stand a chance to win something. But it's not. But if you do the survey, you get a free, like a free small vanilla cone or free small fries. Yeah.
What? This is a damn good hack, yeah.
Give it a try tomorrow or something.
Oh, no, bro.
So that time, when it comes, right, the receipt will put there $0.
Wow, yeah. Next time you go, you take a photo. Show me also.
I'm down for it. Yeah. I'm not sure if you all know about the Hai Di Lao hack. Certain Hai Di Laos.
Okay, what's the Hai Di Lao hack?
If you eat under 90 minutes, you get like 10 to 15% off.
Oh, I did not know this. They get 10
yes.
Is it true?
It's true, bro. Okay. So I went to the one at Novena, right? Then I was eating lah. Then I saw the thing on the wall. Finish your meal under 90 minutes to get like 20% off.
Hey, like good, yeah.
But you know what was that? They were a bit scheming about it. Because when I ordered the noodle, right, it didn't come for like 10 minutes. So maybe it's like, hey, this guy trying to hit the 90 minutes. So we hold back the noodle first.
Yeah, he's testing the.
Yeah.
Yes. But you also order the noodles. You don't do the performance, right? You just like, hey, give me
just give me the noodle straight away. Yeah, yes.
I don't know whether it works in Hai Di Lao, but it definitely works in Beauty in the Pot lah. I mentioned this before in our steamboat draft, right? Do you know that you can take the soup home, the hot pot soup?
Oh yes. Oh really?
Yeah, so, yes, you can take the hot pot soup home.
In Beauty, must be your leftover lah.
I didn't know about
your leftover. Okay,
okay.
So the hack, how it works, right, is that just as because they refill for free the soup, the chicken stock or whatever the soup, right? just before, right, you going finish. To keep it, right? What my friends did is that they clear the whole pot of like all of the gunk They clear all the oil, all this, right? Then after that they asked the guy, right, can you give us 4 of the refill? Because they give in those like tumbler water tumblers
like that, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Then after they go away, they pour all of the
things back in
broth. Yeah, they pour all of the chicken broth into the soup, right? Then they ask them, can you take away? So technically, right, you can bring this home and then like just boil like a hot pot all over again lah.
Wow, so it comes in like big takeaway box
No, yeah, so they'll give you like a big container, right? They'll just like let you bring the whole soup back lah. I don't know if they can do this for Hai Di Lao. I don't think anyone my friends have ever tried lah. But
I think Hai Di Lao, you can tapao a lot of things back. You can tapao the tau hui, you can tapao those are normal lah. Yeah, but I'm not sure about the broth whether it can bring back.
So me and Jin Yong also, we know the friends, right? They did it a few times lah. But okay, speaking of Jin Yong, right, I learned this food hack over the weekend, which I think is actually a very, very unique and fun food hack if you go to PS Cafe. Now,
I think I might know, but you can save us.
Yeah. So this food hack, right, I did not know that this is the case, but if you go to PS Cafe, they also, aside from their like fries and their desserts, right, they're also very famous for their soups. Whenever they ask you, whenever you order a soup, right, let's say for instance, Paul, you order like, I want a mushroom soup. And then like, let's say I'm going with you. They will always ask you, is this for sharing? In most cases, right, what you should do, right, is just say that yes, it's for sharing. Because what they do is that they will take their bowl and then they'll split it into half, right, for 2 people to eat So they already put it into 2 separate bowls, right? But they give both of you 1 piece of bread. so you get to eat the soup, right? Half the soup, right? With your own
2 bread.
Whereas if you look at the other table, right, they'll order one soup, right? They'll just give you that one bowl of soup, and then that one bread. The bread is the same size, everything is the same.
The price is the same as well.
Yeah, the price is the same. So everything about it, right, is the same.
Additional bread.
It's just additional bread.
And they split the bowl for you. So it's like you can, you got 2 bread, and then after you can enjoy the soup lah. So the friends that came up with this, right, we were doing it. I was eating with them. Then after they were suddenly like, yeah, this is for sharing. Then after I was looking, it's like, what the heck? You got 2 pieces of bread? Like, how the heck? Yes. And even if it's for one person, right? If only one person is sharing, is one person eating, right? You can technically just get 2 pieces of bread to eat with your one soup lah.
That's true. Yeah. You know the truffle fries? You can order a half portion.
Yes. A lot of people don't know this. Yeah, because certain outlets don't put it on their menu that there's a half portion. Correct?
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
And then one portion is so big that I think even 4 people can eat. Yeah.
Yeah. But other day, me and my wife ate 2. Just the 2. Just the full portion. Yes. But I think these are like quite some fun. I mean, like the other food hack that I mentioned before is the Chit. Like if you want to.
Oh yes.
Yeah. Have you all tried it?
Until now, I will tell my friends about it. They're like, oh, my friend told me this hack.
Really? The no vegetable, then get the free egg, get the extra egg, right?
Yeah. So if you go to Chit, right, and then you say like, I don't want the vegetable, right, you get an extra egg lah. Then you don't need to
It's like saying, fiber, go away, give me the protein.
Yeah, man. Extra egg.
Give me some protein.
Extra egg, give me the protein.
Yeah. Okay, but that was our food hacks episode from Singapore. I think this is quite a fun little episode. Hopefully, when you guys watch this, you will go out and then test them, and then you can let us know in the comments whether actually this works or like, hey, this doesn't work lah. Yes, yeah. I will specifically after this episode be going to McDonald's to go and try out the. Yes, yeah. But that was our food hacks in Singapore episode.
Get out of here!
Look at the time! The coffee shop is closing, but in the meantime, if you enjoyed that episode, please remember give it a like, a thumbs up, and subscribe. We have episodes that drops every Monday, but in the same time, also, if you're into football, we have the Football Kaki with Elder and Paul here that drops every Wednesday. And also, if you're into fun and interesting game show formats, we have our big podcast, the Chit Chatter, the SG Draft podcast that drops every Friday. Also, if you're watching this on YouTube and you like Instagram tournaments, we have a weekly Instagram tournament that goes out every Monday to Thursday. It's a reoccurring knockout. And this week's Chit Chatter tournament is gonna be, since we talk about McDonald's desserts, it's gonna be McDonald's desserts. So you can head over to our Instagram every Monday, Thursday to go and vote for which dessert you think is the best McDonald's one. And hopefully, whoever you vote for will end up winning the tournament. Okay, in the meantime, we hope everyone enjoys a good food hack over the weekend. But remember,
a kopi a day keeps your troubles away.
I'm loving it.
Loving it.